Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the Nearby Nation, welcome back to another exciting episode of Technically Minecraft. In this episode, I'm going to do what you guys have asked me to do for like the last 8.5 years. Okay, it's not been that long, but still, there's a couple things that I need to do that you guys have been asking about. So, first and foremost, I'm going to do this for Middle Ashok. And he says, learn the interdiction torches inside of your trans table. And there you go. We finally got them learned, so I can actually make some more if I wanted to. There we go. 42 more made, so I can actually place them wherever they may need to be. Like one right there. Let's go ahead and place... You know what we can do? We'll just repel everything around this area right here. We'll just make them all the way around here. So there we go. There's one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about as well. And before I do that, actually, I'm going to do this real quick because everyone has been saying this. Everyone. I mean, literally everyone. So actually, we need some... do I even have them? I might not have them. Okay, we're going to have to make them real quick. I can make them out of gold bar, but that's kind of expensive. So let's not make them out of gold bar. Let's do that to copper. Perfect. That's what we needed. Copper. And then we need redstone. You might see what I'm making here. But the one thing that I want to ask you guys is Feed the Beast. A lot of you guys have been messaging me about Feed the Beast, and I have no clue about it. Actually, I'm going to try to find out something about it this weekend. But apparently, I guess they pre-released a beta version of their pack. Does that mean there's another Feed the Beast map? I haven't really been following up on it because I've been busy with other things. Example, playing other games and stuff. But yeah, if there is, let me know down in the comment section below, and I will actually try to get a hold of Slowpoke and all them and see what's going on and see if I can help them a little bit by playing their stuff. Because I promised Slowpoke back in the day, if they came out with a map pack or just a pack itself, I would play it because I wanted to. It was awesome. So yeah, I'll have to see what's going on there. But other than that, let's go over here to our red alloy furnace. Put that in there, that in there, that in there, and some of this in there, and we're making some red alloy bars, or whatever you want to call them, so we can make some wire, because a lot of people have asked me this, and I mean, when I say a lot, I mean a lot of people have asked me this, and that is, it's Pete the Beast 27 plus like 8 million other people. Nearby, you have to give your advanced machines a redstone signal, and it will go faster. So I knew that ahead of time, and I was actually planning on doing that an episode ago, but I guess I totally like missed that step, so yeah. But we can get it done now. So there's that right there. Gonna go get the red alloy bars so we can turn them into wire, so I can actually put them on the machines and then start them up so they'll constantly have a signal. We're gonna need more than that, so we'll just sit here and wait. There's other thing that I want to check at. Kamikaze 1 says the right side of the machine wall doesn't have a mass fab connected to it. This is why their power on that side is not being drained. Oh, you're right. I didn't notice that. I only have it going to those two. So, I mean, I can switch that around, probably. I could definitely switch that around. How, though? Here's what we're going to do. We are going to bust down this wall right here. And then we're going to move this. And this. And this. And there we go. We should be able to do this now. Throw one right here, and then I'm going to need to get another one, which I should have somewhere in here, redstone tubes, and put that right there, and then connect the fiber cable, which I should have somewhere. Should have more fiber cable. There it is. Speaking of fiber cable, there we go. Now it should be progressing a lot faster because it's draining all the power from that as well. Wonder what happens if I connect these. Okay, nothing, so that should actually like bridge the gap between the two, so I should get more power out of that. But one thing that you guys have been mentioning is this cable leaks a lot of power, so what would be best is to actually like get rid of a lot of this cable and switch it to fiber cable and just put my MFSUs down below. And then hook it to a transformer, basically. That's what you guys have said has been better, so we'll do that. How's that? We'll do what you guys have suggested. So all the cable that I just set there and put up there for no reason at all, we'll bring it down to like right there. And then we'll put a hole in the wall right here. This will be our machine room type area that we can come down and check. Let me go ahead and get this and unpower it all the way. Come on. There we go. There we go. It's a pretty good looking room, right? I know, right? Get rid of that one, and that one. Perfect. And that way we can actually use the HV cable and bring it up and like over here, and we'll hook it on to like 3 MFSUs right here, which will lead into, maybe we can hook it on to like 4. We do need to make those MFSUs though. But let's go check that red alloy ingots so we can turn them into wire so we can actually power all our machines like you guys have thus suggested like 8.5 million times. Brain Stewart 303 says, nearby, I'm sorry to break it to you, but pigmen aren't real. No! I'm just kidding. Yeah, I knew they weren't real, but still, like, what? I can have faith, right? Everyone can have faith. It's just a little bit of faith. We need to get this out of our inventory before we destroy something. Because I know it'll happen. Look who's around. Me. And I know what I do. I destroy stuff. So there's 60 wire. That should be able to get us where we need to be. Not exactly sure how I want to do this. For the bottom, I can just go ahead and, like, have this wire running all the way across it. And then we could have like a switch right there. And those bottom ones will stay powered now. For this front one though, I'm not sure I can get those 2 macerators right there. I'm really not sure because of how they're positioned and how everything is like blocking it. There's like no way that I can actually get those at all. So those are going to be without power. Unless a signal beside it will work, because then I can just do that. It might work, just having a signal beside it. So let's do that and get a couple switches going on. A couple more switches anyways. Levers, whatever you want to call them. Let's actually get a couple more, because we're going to need some more for the other side as well. Oop, not what I meant to get. Looks like that's all we can get is 3. Okay. So if I put this, oops, right there and switch that. Oh no, that's constant signal. We don't want that. We definitely don't want a constant signal. We'll do this. There we go. And that should be powered on as well. And then to this side. Alright, I guess that'll work. That should keep all those powered over there on that side. Now, the only thing left is these 3 over here, which I could probably just easily go underneath of them. And then just put this right there with... Oh, I can't put a lever right there. There we go. There you go. Everything has a signal on, so everything should be getting energy no matter what. Speed's going up on all of these machines. So for like the next like 8 million years, I won't get comments saying you need to do this, you need to do that. And yeah, there we go. Look at the compressor. It's awesome. The PSI is just going up and up and up. What do we got going here? Oh, got all the gold. Oh, this chest must be full. Which we can do this with. Let's go ahead and get all the stuff out of these areas right here. And go ahead and toss all this stuff up there. Condense it down. Toss all this right there. Gold in there, iron in there, that in there, and that in there. And there we go. We got 10 dark matter from that. That's quite a bit. And then, of course, it should pump out the rest sometime soon, right? Oh. Why are you not pumping out? Did I lose a signal? No? Is there something stuck in one of these filters? No, nothing's stuck in the filter. I see you. I see all of you. Too bad you guys can't get close to me. Like now it's not even glowing. There it goes. It glows, but it's not pumping it out. Why? I know why. That's not working very well. Now will it work? There we go. What happened is it was thinking that these were actually like being powered, so they didn't have any. Yeah, that works. That's better. And now we're getting more and more stacks, which is good. That's what we need, more and more stacks. Get 11 dark matter. That's gonna be a lot of red matter. 3 more red matter. So we got 7 red matter. Woohoo. We're rich. Now, I have been asked like 10 or 28 times to put this nano suit armor on, because at least I won't die with it on. So, I'm gonna do that for you guys. I am going to put the nano suit armor on. Oh, maybe not. Actually, that drained all of my power. Now that I connected that, we're definitely gonna have to get those MSSUs running, which means we need to get the nuclear reactor going. Which, in order to do that, since I've done both the accomplished tasks that I was looking for in this episode, let's go ahead and get some more of iridium. Oops. Put that up there with that. We got 5 of those. I can put this armor on, but it won't really do anything since I don't have anything powering it. So it's kind of like a lose-lose situation. But we're gonna need to make a whole bunch of coolant cells, and then we're gonna need a whole bunch of, well, 4 uranium cells, actually like 28 coolant cells. What I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna make an extra bag just for all of that stuff. So I'm gonna get that, get some diamonds out of that, some iron, that, some pistons, some wood, throw a piston in there. What happened to my, there it is. That's what I need. Put that up there, get some more of that, awesome. I think we'll make this bag like a red bag or something like that. Yellow? Yeah, we can make it a yellow bag, why not? And then we're gonna need some high covalence dust. Do we have some already? We should already have some. Maybe not. Wow, I'm surprised. I'm very surprised at myself that I don't have any. It's okay. We can get it. We just need to throw that in there. Oh. No, we don't. Where is our, there it is. Klein Star Omega. We need some coal. Is what we're gonna need. Might as well get some uranium while we're at it. And then some coal. And there we go. Now we should be able to make the yellow bag. Awesome. Did I just make that out of my blue bag? I think I did. Really? Why? Why? You know what? Let's do it this way. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. That way we know we're getting the bag that we need. Oh, is it backwards? I think it is. Keep putting this stuff backwards. No? I swear that's how you make it. Oh, wait. No. It's not. There we go. With the blue. Alright. The yellow bag is going to be for all of our coolant cells that we're going to need to make. So, I'm going to go ahead and toss all this stuff up there. Aw, I just turned the radium back. Oh well. Or the uranium. Not iridium. Back. To make the coolant cells, we already have some going over here. So, we'll take that. Oh, these will make for us. Look at that. Look how fast they're going to make. Huh, that's awesome. We already got plenty of coolant cells going. Thank you guys for the awesome. Oh, come on. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Information on that. Well, I knew I should have done it anyways, the signal, but it's like by the time I hit each one, it's full again. And this should definitely be enough. So I'm going to go ahead and take the ones that I need down there. That should be enough. To the nuclear reactor and place them in the diagram exactly as specified. I don't think I have the comment up right now on who specified, but next episode I will go ahead and give you the props because thank you very much for going ahead and giving me what I need for this thing to work. Ooh. Okay, so how it needs to go is one right there. One right there, one right there. One on bottom. There. 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 Same way up here. Oops. Mistake. There we go. Then we're gonna need one up here, one right there, and one up here. One right there, and one up there. That's a lot of coolant cells, by the way. But at least they're easy to make. I mean, it would be a lot harder if they were harder to make. But at least they're really easy to make. I bet you one goes right there. No. Yeah? No? Maybe? I'm confused. One goes right there. Then one goes right there. 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 And then we need two more. Good thing we have the ones that we're going to need right here. And then one right here and one right there. Now the rest of this stuff is going to be coolant blocks or whatever they're called. And then some uranium cells. So we'll go ahead and get those coolant blocks made up. I'm not exactly sure what they're called. Let's see if I have any of them. Do I have any already? No, but I'll show you what they are. It's these things. Integrated heat dispensers is what we're going to need. So we're going to need a whole bunch of advanced circuits. A lot of advanced circuits. So we need to make some circuits. Nice, because I don't think we have... Yeah, we only have 5. That's not going to do good. Means we're going to need some rubber. So let's go ahead and get some resin out of here, shall we? Snowballs don't work. I need to get rid of those snowballs. Some resin. There we go. That's what we need. So we'll throw that in there and go ahead and get some of that. Come over here. Should not take hardly any time at all for these to go. That right there. Look at that. So much. Let's get some copper. If we already have some. No, we have gold. We have a lot of gold. Throw the pants in there. Or throw the pants in there. Iron in there. Get some copper. Nice. Screaming girl outside. That's awesome. Thanks for screaming. Alright. Go ahead and get some wire. Alright, now what else are we going to need for the circuits? We're going to need some redstone and refined iron. So we can probably just take this refined iron and put it back through here. Yep. I don't think these are pumping out. It's only that one that's pumping out. This signal is not doing very good. I'm going to have to, like, cut it off. It's stopping this stuff from going. It's because it's too close to these things, these filters. We're not getting any refined iron pumping out? Why? Why not? The gold's pumping out. I guess, oh, it's got to wait for one to pump out before the other one can pump out. There we go. And redstone. Alright. That should be enough to make all the circuits that we're going to need. At least like 63 of them, right? 34? That's all we got? Oh well. That'll work. We definitely don't need that many advanced circuits. Now we just need glowstone and lapis. Oops, wrong thing. There we go. Lapis. And for the glowstone. Alright. Now let's make our advanced circuits. Booyah. 32 advanced circuits. Now we're just going to need coolant cells, right? I think 2 coolant cells. And 2 copper and the integrated plating. Can I don't think I can actually, like... Oh, did it freeze? You can't correct your inventory inside of the crafting table 3. That is a lesson learned. And okay, you're gonna, there we go. Whew, scared me. Alright. Make all the ones that we can get. We can only make one. Nice. There's those. So now our inventory's full. It's even full down below. What happened to all my picks and stuff? Did it correct somewhere? No, it's not in there. It's not in there. I don't know what happened to my pick. Interesting. Well, we'll take all this extra stuff and put it up here. We're gonna need copper though. We'll use that. Take these and put them down here. And what do we need for this? Just basically copper now. Get all the diamonds we can get. Go to the pants, to tin, to copper. Alright, now we should be able to make all of those. That's all we can make, really? What are we out of now? Oh, we're out of coolant cells. Alright. More coolant cells. Let's toss this down there. And we'll go ahead and place these. That way we have room in our inventory later on. Let's take the rings. One ring to rule them all. Too early? Too soon? Probably. Alright. So the way this is going to be placed is kind of like all the way around this stuff. Pretty much. I'm hoping this never blows up and it lasts a long time. These are kind of a really, really horrible thing to make because of the fact that you need all this stuff. Alright, that's all we had. Wow. Definitely gonna have to go make more. Definitely. Next episode, we'll make like 4 MFSUs to be powered through that, and we'll be good. I mean, we'll be set for power probably for the rest of our lives. We could make a watermill system. If you guys want a watermill system, please let me know. I'll make that as well. Sure. We'll get gold. Really? There it goes. Gold. We're gonna need some more tin. 1 thing of tin. Really? That's all you're gonna give me. 1 piece. Need some more cells. And we need to go get some more water. More water. Look, the sun is setting. That's so awesome. Looks so cool. Come right over down here and get some of this stuff. Yes, I'm draining all the water that I have. Who needs it anyways, right? It's just water. Oh, I thought I had another like 64. I guess not. I swear I had another 64 of those. And the way it's showing all these will work perfectly, so. Because the application that you use will show you if everything's working okay or not. Or will blow up on you. Alright, come back over here. Got a couple more of those. Come back over here. And then back over here. Oh, that's all we can make of those. What are we out of now? What are we out of? Advanced circuits? No. Coolant cells? Yeah. Durr. Wow. It's a lot, though, if you think about it. a lot that it's going to take to keep this nuclear reactor powered. I think this should be enough, hopefully. But we'll see. Cross your fingers, guys. Cross your fingers. Going down, down. Alright, so right there, 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 there. I wonder if I don't have enough, what would happen? Alright, so that's how that's set up, and then, oh yeah, we have just enough. Look at that. We made just enough. Now all we need to do is put the uranium in cells and put it right there and right there. And that'll be set up. So we'll do that real quick, and next episode we will make the display, hopefully. I don't know, I've never made it before, and I think I have it installed. So I'll have to check to make sure, but I'm pretty sure I have it installed, and it shows you like the temperature and all that of the reactor. What did I come up here for? Uranium over here. How many can I get? 64? That's a lot of uranium. Can I make uranium cells? Not sure how you make them. I think you compress uranium down with a compressor, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Into bars. That's a lot of uranium. That's probably enough. And then together you can make these things. Awesome. And we only need 4 of them. So now I have like explosive uranium cells sitting inside of my chest for no reason. That'd be cool if like they became like idle for too long, they would blow up. Probably not. I really don't need any more explosions in my place. Right there, and there, and there, and there. Perfect. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the Nearby Nation, in the next episode we will power this baby. Actually, it should already be powered up. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's actually got a signal going to it or not. But in the next episode, we will finish the job up, and we'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching, and as always, don't forget to like if you liked it. Leave a comment saying what I should do next, and all of that schnaz. Bye, everyone.